Hi. Thank you for attending today's reading. Let's begin. I let my son ditch school for a video game event. My son is 9 and he's really into Fortnite. I guess there is some event going on today and he's been so excited about it. However, this morning we figured out that the event would be happening during his Azuma hours at school. I'm the type of parent who is super involved with their kids' school stuff. Very strict about grades. Decided to let him take the day and enjoy his event. Emailed the school and said he had a headache. Feeling like a rebel. Edit. I didn't think this would blow up so fast, but I wanted to add some info so people quit making assumptions. 1. This event was virtual. My son did not go to a physical event. I would not let him go to something like that during a pandemic. 2. We live on the West Coast. This event was during school hours for people on the West Coast. 3. I am a mom. Moms can be cool too. 4. If you don't agree with it, that's cool. I'm not telling you to let your kids skip school for video games. This was a confession. Chill out. End of story. Next story. He doesn't need to know. So, I work in a kitchen and am fortunate enough to work with many of my friends. My friend and manager, where call him B, has been having really severe anxiety attacks lately and has been struggling a lot. For the past 2 weeks. Have been secretly stashing weed in his apron pockets. Accidentally double ordering DoorDash meals from his favorite places. Scheduling Alexa to greet him with a good morning. Today's weather and shuffle his favorite band every morning. And coming in early to get the workday started so he has less on his plate. His face lights up every time he finds that a random weed or I yell to the back, "Are you hungry?" Have got extra. And you can feel him breathe a sigh of relief when he sees half the stuff for the day has been started without him needing to do anything. He seems more relaxed and the anxiety seems to be less frequent. He's just a nice dude and deserves for life to cut him a break, and if the universe doesn't wanna do it, then I guess I will. Edit. Wow, this totally took off. Thank you everyone. Sorry if you don't consider this a confessioner. It felt like a confession to me because nobody knows I'm doing it. I guess except for all of you have seen this post now, lol. Thanks for all the love. And I hope all of you find someone in your life, friend, family or so who goes out of their way to make your day easier. Edit 2. Sue, some of you are upset this isn't like a terrible thing, but it was really nice to admit to what I was doing from an anonymous account. Promise I'll post again if I do something bad. And I have no idea what these cute little badges and stuff are, but I'm just happy that other people like my post. I'm super new to Reddit, so I appreciate everyone pointing me to the correct subs, etc., and I love all the awesome messages I've gotten. Sorry I can't get back to every comment. Hey, this was a lot of fun for my first major post. End of story. Next story. I'm a rape baby. My mum was raped by the son of an elderly patient she worked for as a nurse. He was 40. She was 25. She got pregnant with me as a result of it. She couldn't bring herself to abort me and was also holding out hope I was her boyfriend's, my step-dad. She had been with my dad for 7 years at that point and didn't have the heart to tell him until I was 3. When the rapist's continual blackmail and threats for sex became all too much. He believed her and supported my mum 100%. However, he admitted realizing his firstborn son wasn't even his was really tough for him to handle. But he couldn't just discard a 3-year-old boy that he loved. The rapist wanted weekend visitation rights in court as a way to keep seeing my mum after she broke his sick sex games off. My parents went almost £20,000 in debt trying to keep me away from him. A DNA test was done that proved I was his. And there wasn't enough evidence to charge him with rape, despite him being a known creep in our town. It all concluded when I was about 5. When my parents blocked him from gaining parental rights and I was then raised as if nothing happened. I don't remember any of it. My biological father found me about a month ago after I turned 19 and came into my work. He told me I was his son, showed me my corrected post-DNA test birth certificate with his name on and pictures of me as a child. He called my mum a horrible person who accused him of untrue things and begged me to visit him. Before leaving, he never asked me about how my life was going or what sort of person I was. He just seemed fixated on trash-talking my parents. The man is now 60 and still lives at home with his mum, who is almost 90. I hate it. My dad told me everything after I came home from work and I have never seen him more defeated and broken. He told me my mum was scarred by the events and used to cry every night for years and take scalding hot showers to try and cleanse herself. I hate the fact I am related to this man. I think about it all the time. I honestly wish I could go back to not knowing. Sometimes I wish I was just aborted. I hate how I look like him and am scared I will become like him in the future. No one else knows apart from my parents. Not even my siblings or grandparents. End of story. Next story. I only use Reddit because of my sister. She passed away a month ago. She was the one who encouraged me to make an account. Now every time I use it I think of her. Although I feel guilty she isn't here to use it too. I feel close to her when I'm here. Like somewhere on this big site she's still online. Like I'm in the same place as her. Edit. You guys are all so sweet. Thank you so much for your care. For your comments and well wishes. For making me smile. For celebrating this post so much. I've cried over this post a lot today. Thank you for making me feel like she matters. And that I do too. I love you all. I'm happy to be here less than 3. End of story. Next story. I accidentally killed my grandfather when I was 3. I saw him sleeping so I went to wake him up by jumping on his stomach. I didn't know at the time that would be lethal. I think ruptured his liver. He passed away the same day. When I grew older I realized what I did and to this day I feel so fucking guilty. End of story. That is all for today. If you want to support my automated channel feel free to drop a like and subscribe. See you tomorrow.